Sequels are scary from a designer's perspective. You got one game out that was enjoyable, or at least successful enough to leave people wanting more. Problem is, now they've got expectations. You aren't going to wow them with your creative world or innovative new game concepts anymore. If there was a character we spent most of the first game just getting to know, yeah, we know about them now. It's old news. In other words, that feeling of discovery that's the hallmark of great games cannot be taken for granted anymore. So designers face a challenge. Do you just deliver more of the same? You're virtually guaranteed to put out a game if you do, after all. The first one was good, and the increase in graphics and more robust engines that were developed since the first game came out give people enough eye candy to get through reasonably happy. You won't make a great game this way, and after a while, franchise fatigue will start to set in. But this is absolutely the safest option. Why the safest? Well, because the other option is to take the world, the characters, or the mechanics that made your first game great and expand on them. Try something new. When this works, it is fantastic. When it blows up, it's far uglier than any mediocre retread. The Dagger of Amon-Ra is the sequel to The Colonel's Bequest. The Colonel's Bequest was an adventure game that put a new spin on traditional adventure gaming, away from using objects to solve puzzles, and towards observation of the surroundings and characters. It was a quirky little game, and required our protagonist to essentially be psychic to get the best score. Its art style was fantastic, though the graphics were by necessity pretty limited, and the music could generously be described as minimalistic. Our main character, Laura Bow, was left essentially unexplored, being a mostly mute, passive observer of events. The game had decent pacing and a good story, well, until the end, and it performed admirably enough to merit a sequel. So where did Ken and Roberta Williams, the designers of the first game, go with it? I'm glad to say they took risks. They did probably the hardest thing a designer could do, passing off creative control of their work to Bruce Balfour, who had written and designed such games as The Moon is a Harsh Mistress and Neuromancer. They only stayed on as consultants. This game is every bit as odd as the first one, and I like it every bit as much. It has what I consider to be the best and worst written female characters in video games. The art style is radically different but still excellent. The music's still a bit sparse, but it adds panache in the right places. The emphasis on character observation remains, with an entirely new exciting environment and new characters. This doesn't feel tired at all. The mystery is much more complex, so we'll have to pay close attention, but it'll be worth every minute of it. So join me, won't you, as we play Laura Bow 2, The Dagger of Amon-Ra.